guys, and I would say welcome to a new week. Really glad to have us here again. Okay, moving on. Our analysis for this week is quite simple. If you check our chart last week, you'll discover that we should I say we predicted the market now? That is not us predicting the market anyways, but our analysis was quite beautiful last week. Very beautiful. Okay, let me change this to weekly time frame so you can as well see what I'm talking about. So here's our weekly time frame. So you see what we did last week. I think if you've been following us for the past, 5 or 6 weeks now, we have been explaining so many things on DXY. That's the dollar index itself. So now, what we are expecting to see for this week, is to take out the buy side liquidity, and that has been our target for the longest time. Now, not just that being our target, we are also looking above that. Yes, we have. If you look at this, you would see that we have some beautiful order block just below the fair value gap here. So if you look at this is weekly structured. This is where we have our fair value gap here. So we are also looking at that to take it out. That before a long sell, that's going to be a very big economic crash on the United States dollar itself. So now when you look at this, you already know where the market is headed to. Obviously, it is now obvious, right? It is now obvious. But when we started with, if you remember, 4 weeks ago, we marked out the strong fair value gap, and before the fair value gap with the external liquidity, then it was internal liquidity, if you remember. So now the buy side liquidity here is our main target for this week, which I believe we are going to achieve it for this week. Now, but before we move, okay, let me move to our other. Most times I just talk briefly on Euro USD and the GBP USD itself. Now let me use that as well. If you look at this now, below here is where we have our drawn liquidity. Now that's our sell side liquidity. As you can see, if you look at this, you will see it's sell side. So our previous liquidity, our previous target had been met beautifully, like sweet and wonderful. It's been met previously. So now the same thing goes for GBP, which is okay. You see, if you look at the chart last week, you would see sell targets. That is the drawn liquidity there. We have another drawn liquidity here. So what we are looking at is this coming. See the fair value gap here. There's another fair value gap here. So we are not just waiting for that. Actually, we are looking at the March order block here. Yeah, because it's this order block that changed the delivery for us. So we are expecting a move down to this March order block. But before then, what is the kind of, that's the overall that's the overall movement that we are expecting. What is the market likely going to do before moving towards our targets? Now let's go down to we already have our bias on long time, the higher time frame, which is the daily and the weekly, obviously. So, but I want us to look at something. I'm not expecting you to sell just immediately. I'm expecting you to understand that, yeah, we trade smart money concepts here, which is the ICT. Not those that are general smart money concepts, the ones that not the YouTube smart money concept. Actually, we actually trade Michael's way, not a YouTube smart money concept. So now when you look at this, you already have an idea of where the market is going to. Those zones marked yellow, those are our targets. Those are the fair value gaps. You see, those fair value gaps are our targets. We are expecting that we have something like, from here, we're expecting to see a move upward, either here or here. So there's a high chance that we expect a move back to our sell side liquidity before experiencing a sell program. So for now, we probably might be anticipating a buy program. Now, that's the targets on daily. So let us go down to 4-hour time frame. This is what our mentor Michael calls the top-down analysis. So we expect a move above 4 hours time frame. 4 hours is giving us every reason to move above, like to move back to that zone. That is what 4 hours time frame is telling us. It is giving us every reason on earth to move back above there. Now, it is not just about going in to make money, no, you should understand the draw on liquidity. Now, if I mark it out now, let's see. If I mark this out for us, and just call it that's definitely fair value gap. Fair value gap. You see, so that's drawn liquidity. If you look at this, there is no better drawn liquidity aside this relative equal high. This is also a relative equal high. In fact, this is equal high. These are equal highs here. Now, we don't have much here. The fair value gap has been taken here, but we have equal highs here. If you look at this, we have equal highs here. We have relative equal high here, right? So, you already know that the market is not ready to continue the sell program. Or should I say, probably not going to continue the sell program, but create a corrective move back to this fair value zone. Are you with me? So that is the order flow. So we are expecting, a retracement, correctional move back to fill this fair value gap. It might not even fill it. It might just tap into it and come back. But let's go down to lower time frame. So as you can see, the market has started consolidating already, and the zone we are looking at breaking, we are waiting for a breakout of a particular zone. And what is that zone? I'll show you the zone now. You can pick your consolidated here. You can pick it from here, right? But you can also pick it from here. This is where the consolidation is. Here. So the market is consolidating. So a breakout of this zone will tell us what the market is probably going to do. And according to Michael Odinson, what is this telling you? Remember the accumulation, the power of 3. Don't let me even start mentioning it. Remember the power of 3. Yeah, think about it. So this is exactly what we're looking for. So here is a relative equal high. Here is another equal high, right? Here is another equal high. But now this zone, remember our marked a fair value gap? Yes, that is where we're going back to. Now, to be more specific, you see that the market has corrected the move here, but there is actually a fair value gap here, which I'm not expecting the market to take out. But now let's do a little bit of this is how I make my own analysis, and this is how I wait. This is what gives me the confidence to wait. I can wait for a whole week to catch a move, just one move. Now let's just do a little bit of okay. If you look at this, so where do you find your 75? Where? Exactly here. You see? So, exactly here. So your PDRs can work perfectly here. So you already know where the market is planning to get to. You have your 79 above there as well. Doesn't mean, but at least this is giving you some extra confirmation on what the market is likely going to do. Now going back to the daily time frame. We have so many zones to achieve here. We already have a breakout. Now, this is on GBP, right? As you can see, this is on GBP. This is what I'm making my analysis on GBP USD. Don't forget that. But this is the same thing I am expecting. The same thing I am expecting for DXY for Euro USD. Now, I think at this point I would need to say, call it the end of the video, and I wish you success, and as always, trade safe. Don't force the market, because nothing you do can force the market. You can only force your funds out of your, you can force your funds out of your trading wallet, out of your account, please and please, always wait. Waiting. When you wait, you've given yourself the best chance. The best chance to make the proper decisions. You have eliminated so many room for errors. So many room for errors. So always try the best in your capacity to wait. Try the best to wait. Wait for the market to act before you execute. It is very, very important. If you look at Euro USD as well, you see that we have the same markups like the GBP, right? We have two sell side liquidity taken, and we are aiming at the next sell side liquidity. But before then, what do you see above? Do you see anything above? If you do, that is what we're looking at. So to start your buy program, not buy program basically, but to start the buy move, you probably would need to wait and see what the market wants to do. You probably might want to wait, lower time frame, let it take out the sell side liquidity, then you buy according to the 2022 mentorship and target the fair value gap above. Basically, that's just it. So, guys, be safe, trade wisely. Have a wonderful week.